So welcome to this video where I'm going to show you the inner workings of the Newsfeeder template, right? So here I have the Newsfeeder template project open. So if I actually run that on my iPhone, and this is a mirror of my iPhone. So on the initial start for the template, it's going to give you a list of feeds to subscribe to, right? So in this case, I've only included 2 feeds, so Harper's Bazaar and College Fashion. Alright, so I'm going to select either both or one of them. So then when I tap on next, it's going to take me to a login screen. Here the users can actually sign up with their email address or sign up with Facebook, and this is using the parse sign up and login views, and then the details will now be entered into the backend database on your parse account. So for now, let's just say I log in with Facebook. So tap on the Facebook button, and then now I'm in the app itself. So now it loaded the feeds from both the Harper's Bazaar and College Fashion RSS feeds, and I can browse them using the app in this way. And then I can actually select one of them. And then actually look at more information on the detail page here. And then another cool feature which we have as well is the Facebook share and Twitter share button. So if I tap on the Facebook button, I can actually post that to Facebook using the account on the iOS device, or I can tap on the Twitter button and share that to Twitter. Right? Okay, so if I go back, a couple of other tabs that we have are the Facebook feeds and the Twitter feeds. So here, the app is loading the Facebook feed from the College Fashion Facebook page, and you can change this in the template. I'll show you how that works in a second. So you can browse the feed of any Facebook page which you want, and same for the Twitter page as well. You can actually browse any Twitter feed in here. So this app is actually perfect for the beyond the App Store strategy, which you're going to use for Camden Gear, and I'm going to show you that in a bit as well. All right, okay. So that's all for the app. So now I'm just going to quickly show you how this is actually implemented, or how I modified this for Camden Gear. So before I show you that, I just wanted to show you how the same app looks on the iPad. So here I'm going to select College Fashion, and then I'll go next, and then I'll sign in with Facebook. So as you can see, the app actually loads the feeds or the articles in a nice little grid in here, and I can tap on each item I want, and then I can view more information about that. And that's actually the detail page, and that's actually the full article. You can go back and then select another one. And we also have the Twitter feed as well, so here for Hint Mag as well. And also we have the Facebook feed for College Fashion, same as we had on the iPhone. Alright, cool. So now the next step is to show you how to customize this for your own needs. Alright, so here's the same app running on my iPhone. And as you can see, it's a different color already. So first of all, we have a different color scheme. In this case, it's blue as opposed to the red that we had on the original template. I'll show you how to change that in a second. We also have a couple of other feeds. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 running feeds, and that is also configured in the template. And so for example, so here I will select the running on healthy feed. So this is one I would subscribe to, and then I'll go next, and then I'll log in with Facebook, and then it's going to show me all the articles for the feed I selected. And this only happens on the first time you run the app, so then it saves all this information, of course, right? And you can browse all the items in the feed, and then you can select one of the items and then read the post, which is the full detail post, and then of course you can share to Facebook, or you can share to Twitter here. And then we have a couple of other tabs here. So we have the Facebook tab, which connects to the Runner's World Facebook page, which is one of the popular Facebook pages, and you can see more information about that here. And the last tab is the Twitter tab, which connects to active.com here, and that's the feed. Alright, so now if I go back to the application in here, so this is the Xcode project, and then I just copied a new version of the Xcode project into a new folder, and then I open the configuration.plist file, which is the one down here, and then you can see the configuration files here. So here we have an entry called RSS feed URLs, and then you can see all the 5 entries in there. And then the third item was the running unhealthy item, which I selected. And you can see that's a feed name, that's what shows up in the list, and then that's the link to the feed itself, right? And that's all you need to do. And then you can actually add more feeds, right? You can actually go in here, copy and paste, and then you can have another extra feed in there, or paste one more, and then you have an extra feed, and you can change those values, right? Okay, so let me remove that. And then for the Twitter and Facebook feeds, all you have to go in here is just to add the Twitter and the Facebook username. So for example, if you wanted to connect to the active Twitter feed, you have to find what their username is. So for example, Twitter, the active Twitter feed is I think it's just active, right? So yeah, that's the username. The username is @active. So all you need to do is copy the @name and then put that in this entry here. Same thing with the Facebook page. So if you go to facebook.com and then you type in Runner's World, so you can see that's the Runner's World Facebook page, and then you can copy the value, so you can copy the text after the facebook.com and then paste it in here, and then you're good to go. And then of course we have some other information about the Facebook app ID and the past application information, which will be in the documentation, and you'll know how to tweak or modify that. And then the last thing which I wanted to show you is the theme changes. So here we have the blue theme.plist, and we have a couple of themes included here. So we have a blue and a red theme, and of course we'll be adding more themes in the future. Alright, so thank you very much for watching the video. This is that's just to show you how the Newsfeeder template works, and I hope you see some value in it. If you would like to get the Newsfeeder template, just take a look on this page, and then you'll probably find more information on how you can get access to it. Thank you very much for watching.